U.S.-made munitions used in deadly strike on Rafah tent camp, CNN analysis shows. At least 45 people were killed and more than 200 others injured after a fire broke out. The UN Security Council convened an emergency meeting over Israel's ground invasion of Rafah as Spain, Ireland, and Norway formally recognized the state of Palestine. Soldiers in Ukraine say U.S.-supplied tanks have made them targets for Russian strikes. Ukrainian crews working on U.S.-supplied Abrams tanks have told CNN of a series of the weaknesses and flaws with the armored vehicles, calling into doubt their utility on the war's ever-changing front lines. The donation was announced by U.S. President Joe Biden as evidence of the United States' enduring and unflagging commitment to Ukraine. From allies and advisors, pressure grows on Biden to allow attacks on Russia. President Biden is weighing fears of escalation with a nuclear-armed adversary as he considers whether to let Ukraine shoot American weapons into Russia. The U.S. seeks to ramp up arms production for Ukraine. Will it be enough? A plant still under construction in Mesquite, Texas, will soon turn out 30,000 artillery shells each month, roughly doubling current U.S. output. Iran's Khamenei seeks trusted hardliner to replace Raisi in June vote. Once seen as a possible successor to Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Iran's aging ultimate decision-maker Raisi's sudden death has triggered a race among hardliners to influence the selection of Iran's next leader. 85 seeks a fiercely loyal president in the June 28 election to run the country day-to-day and be a trusted ally who can ensure stability amid maneuvering over the eventual succession to his position, insider analysts say. Supreme Court strongly reacts to British envoy Marriott's remarks on Pakistan's elections. Apex Court responds to British High Commissioner's criticism on February 8 nationwide polls last month. The Supreme Court has strongly reacted to British High Commissioner to Pakistan Jane Marriott's sharp criticism of the country's nationwide elections in 2024. In her speech last month, quoting British Foreign Secretary David Cameron, raised concerns about Pakistan's February 8 elections. Diplomatic ties between Pakistan, St. Lucia formalized. AMB Akram highlights that immense tourism potential in both countries can be explored via tourists' visits. On behalf of their respective countries, Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations Ambassador Munir Akram and his St. Lucian counterpart, Ambassador Menisa Rambali, signed a joint communique to make the development official. Satellite MM1 set to be launched on May 30th. The satellite PakSat MM1 will be launched from Xichang Satellite Launch Center, XSLC, China, after the successful launch of satellite iCube Qamar. Pakistan's latest modern communication satellite, MM1, is all set to be launched into space on Thursday, May 30th. The satellite PakSat MM1 will be launched from Xichang Satellite Launch Center, XSLC, China. International consensus withers as Russia hints at recognizing Taliban. High-level Russian official says Moscow close to establishing full-fledged relationship with Taliban government. Those conditions included forming an inclusive government, respecting women's and human rights, not allowing Afghan soil to be used again by terrorist groups. Pakistan was one of only 3 countries that recognized the Taliban's first rule from 1996 to 2001, but this time it aligned with the international consensus. 4 Pakistanis gunned down by Iranian border guards. Shooting occurred in the border town of Mashkil Bacha in Balochistan province. The deceased have been identified as Shukrullah, son of Qadir Bakhsh, Asghar Ali, son of Muhammad Akbar, Abdul Wasi, son of Mullah Suleiman, and Dilaver, son of Muhammad Azim. The injured include Ugoole, son of Muhammad Salim, and Akhtar, son of Abdul Baki. The assistant commissioner said that security had been tightened following the Iranian attack. No verdict in IDID case today as judge seeks transfer of appeals to another court. PTI supporters' lawyers angry at Manika's delaying tactics assault him in and outside courtroom. Judge Shahrukh Arjaman left the courtroom after complainant Manika expressed no confidence in him. Complainant made emotional arguments after asking the court to grant him 10 minutes to speak shortly after the judge wrote to the Islamabad High Court, IHC, requesting it to fix the case for hearing in some other court. Dubai, a hub of exciting escapades, the city offers a range of attractions and cuisine to suit the diverse tastes of Pakistani travelers. Known for its towering skyline and vibrant cultural scene, Dubai has long been a sought-after destination for tourists from Pakistan and around the world. Offering a fusion of modernity and tradition, the dynamic city presents an array of attractions and culinary experiences catering to the diverse tastes of Pakistani travelers. The tense tick of jury deliberations at Trump's first criminal trial. He mood flips from torpor to high tension in a second on the high-security 15th floor of the grimy old Manhattan courthouse, where a jury will resume deliberations on Donald Trump's fate Thursday morning. 7 men and 5 women jurors, headed by a foreperson who grew up in Ireland, were deep into a 4th hour of their historic task when they shattered the oppressive tedium of Wednesday afternoon.